All right, my friend, I am going to give you a little sneak peek behind the magic of Myo Money. Now, if you are unfamiliar with working with spreadsheets, Myo Money is what we call a live spreadsheet, okay? So while you're seeing what might look like a normal spreadsheet to you, there is live function cell or live cells that have functions in them that move information around, okay? So, of course, because this is a program that we offer to sell you, I'm just going to kind of give you a snapshot here so you can get the idea. So Myo Money definitely is your dashboard. So when I talk about your dashboard, this is the pulse of your company as far as the financial part of it, okay? So you can see here, there's a lot of information, of course, that you won't have any idea what to do with, but I just wanted to show you what happens here. So when you start Myo Money, you're going to do some exercises, to come up with your personal expenses, your business expenses. So personal expenses is what you need as a paycheck, okay? So if you go to a job and you need to bring home $3,500 a month to cover your bills or your portion of the bills, if you're married or have a partner, that is going to be your personal expenses. So I'm just going to show you an example here. So here we're going to put 3,500, okay? So notice that number just kind of populates into other areas. Business expenses. So if you're just starting your business out, this is going to be a little bit harder, but perhaps you've been in business some time and that maybe your business expenses are $1,500. Okay. So notice the spreadsheet is populating. Okay. Now part of Myo Money, I also teach you, one of the best decisions I ever made, and that is how to implement the Profit First system by Michael Michalowicz. I have you get the book, and it truly is the best thing I ever did for the finances of my business. For simplicity's sake, I'm going to just put in some numbers here for tax allocation, because that's the whole thing with Myo Money, is it's helping you save for taxes, save for profit, make sure that you get a paycheck and also have money for your business expenses. So I'm just going to put some numbers in here, okay? And as I'm doing this, you can see that the spreadsheet will start populating, and then we'll go from here. So the biggest thing why Myo Money is so magical is it tells you exactly what you are going to need to earn in your business as far as gross revenue every month to meet your expenses. Okay, so if your personal expenses are $3,500, you have business expenses of $1,500. A lot of people will get themselves in trouble by just assuming that they need to earn $5,000 a month. Yep, I'm good, Carmen, if I make my $5,000 a month. But you know what, my friend? Uncle Sam is gonna want his piece of it. Okay. Also, someday you might want a raise, all of those things. So what this magic spreadsheet does for you is it tells you that if you have personal expenses of $3,500 and you have business expenses of $1,500, then you actually, my friend, are going to have to pull in $7,142.86 to meet your expenses. Now, here's what I mean by a live spreadsheet. So say I changed personal expenses to $5,000. Now you're going to need to earn $9,285.71. So this, in a live spreadsheet, is going to populate all the way across. So let's say we've got several months. And let's say here in March you want to give yourself a raise. So you need to know what that is going to do to your bottom line. So if you wanted to start paying yourself $6,000 instead of $5,000, you are now going to need to have revenue of $10,714.29 instead of $9,285.71. So that's what happens. Okay, so that's part of the magic of the dashboard. The other thing is it helps you know exactly where you stand as far as accounts receivable and revenue to date. Okay, so this number up here is the number that you need to earn each month. Well, this spreadsheet goes ahead and moves it down here as your goal. Of course, this says client revenue, so it automatically moves it. But what I love about this spreadsheet, and the reason I say that it is your dashboard, is it's also going to help you keep track of free assessments if you do those, if you set goals for those, comprehensive exams, and then also client income. So for example, here, if this was Jimmy John, and say you earned $3,000 from Jimmy John in January, it is going to start populating. So it's telling you here that you've got $3,000, okay? If we've got Susie Q, and she does a payment plan of, we'll say $750, $750, $750, $750. Now you can see not only do you have accounts receivable, but it is populating down here. So it's starting to give you information about your monthly revenue. It tells you where you're at, how much you need to meet your goal. It gives you an update on your quarterly totals. It also gives you quarterly totals for your client income. Okay, so your quarter goal, your actual, and then the difference. So there you have it. That is a little snapshot behind the scenes of Myo Money.